everyone, this is your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Well, Errol Spence Jr. and Ugas were nose to nose for the better part of 10 rounds on Saturday in their belt for 3/4 of the welterweight belts at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. That was a big problem for Ugas. Spence is too good, too strong, too powerful of a puncher for Ugas to fight the way he did, throwing a few punches and not moving out of the way. Spence crushed Ugas repeatedly with uppercuts, closing his right eye, which eventually led to referee Laurence Cole stopping it at 144 of the 10th on the advice of the ringside physician. By that point, the result was a fait accompli. Ugas was wobbling repeatedly from clean shots Spence landed, while Ugas only fired back infrequently. Judges Tim Cheatham and Glenn Feldman had it 88-82 for Spence through 9 completed rounds. Steve Weisfeld had it at 88-83, the same as Yahoo Sports for Spence, who improved to 28-0 and scored his 22nd knockout. Spence said, "I had no doubts at all. I believed in myself 100%. I trained 100%. I wanted someone who would bring the best out of me, and I knew you guys would bring the best out of me. If the business can be arranged, he'll have someone in front of him next time who could bring the best out of him. He'll like to meet unbeaten WBO champion Terrence Crawford. A lot of people say Bud Crawford will be next for the undisputed welterweight championship. The first time it occurs that it happens in the 4-belt era. Spence only had one scare in the 6th, and it happened because of an odd sequence of events. And as Ugas right knocked Spence's mouthpiece off. Spence said he thought that the referee ordered them to stop, and he walked to get his mouthpiece. Ugas landed a combination that clearly hurt Spence and sent him to the ropes. Spence said that was a rookie mistake for himself. That mistake was Ugas' best hope to beat Spence in his entire fight. When trainer Derrick James ever so slowly cleaned off the mouthpiece and shoved it back into Spence's mouth, and that was the break that he needed. Ugas said, "I definitely had an opportunity to win the fight there, but he recuperated well after that, going into the final 4 rounds of the fight." As the eye closed, Spence stepped up his attack. He battered Ugas in the 8th and nearly stopped it by then. But by the time it was stopped, Ugas was being hurt by every punch Spence threw and couldn't see most of them coming. Spence did say he wanted Terrence Crawford next, which everyone in the boxing world would concur should happen next. But the problem is, for some fight fans, they feel like every time the fights are in Texas, they usually go certain ways. A lot of people want this fight, if it goes with Bud Crawford, to not be in Texas this time, to be in a more neutral place where Errol Spence would not get fair treatment in this situation. So we'll see what happens. It just depends on the way you view things, if it should be in Texas or not. But we'll see what happens when that fight occurs. But it looks like that's going to be the next fight. You guys gave everything he had, but it just went Errol Spence's way this time. So Errol Spence still undefeated, 28-0, 22 knockouts. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe. I'll check you out on the next one. Next week, Tyson Fury is back in action. I will be covering that fight on this channel, so make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Afternoons Delight.